We are learning how to monitor the quality of the air with ESP32 board and Blynk IoT app using the sensor MQ135. So without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back. So for this tutorial, we need the ESP32 microcontroller, this guy over here, and the sensor MQ135. The sensor has 4 pins: VCC, ground, digital pin, and an analog pin AD. So we also need this LCD I2C display. So these cables are for connections. Okay guys, so we connect, we set up the LCD I2C. Okay, now through these cables we connect the display, the LCD display, to ESP32. So the cable, the red cable, needs to be attached to the in. Okay, so here with the VCC, oh, I made a mistake. So we set up the display like that. Great. Okay, so the yellow cable is the clock pin, the other cable is the data pin SDA, and the red VCC, and of course this cable, a little dark or darker, I don't know, is the ground. Okay, good. Now we continue the connections, so the ground to ground, okay, the in and ground we are using for the LCD display, the in for VCC, and ground for ground. So attach the ground of the LCD to the ground of the microcontroller. Now this cable is, let me see, is the this cable is the SDA. So SDA is attached to pin to GPIO 21 D1, as you can see here. Okay, we move on. Next step, now we need to attach the SCL pin, the clock pin, to GPIO 22. Okay, we move on. Okay, we've just set up the LCD display. Now we need to connect the sensor. We are setting up the sensor, so we are using the analog pin, if you want, AD, I think, AD. So, and the ground is the the third pin, VCC. Oh no, not like that. Let's do this way. Yeah, so okay, that's the VCC. The other pin is the let me, yeah, like that, VCC ground. Okay, that's the analog pin AD. Okay, like so. As you can see here, with four pins, starting on my right side with the VCC, ground, the digital pin, and the analog pin AD. Okay, guys, so we put the sensor back like so, and now we connect. Let me see. So I moved the camera. So the VCC is going to be attached to, let's say, the ground to ground, and the VCC to 3.3 volts. Okay, now the analog pin AD, we are going to be attaching this pin, which is the data pin of the sensor, to GPIO 34. Okay, like that, my friend. GPIO 34, D34. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let me organize so that it can be beautiful, or might be beautiful. Okay, now let's connect the cable to upload the sketch. Okay, guys, so to use the Blynk console or the Blynk IoT cloud, you guys need to create an account. Okay, that's my account. Okay, and I've already set up the project that we're gonna be, if you want, using today. Okay, so and I just need to make some modifications. Okay, instead of smoke sensor, we're gonna name gas sensor. Okay, guys, so because I'm going to be using a lighter. Okay, next you click on developer zone. You can also create a new template. That's my project. So I'm going to modify this project. So I need to click on edit on my right side. Edit, you click on that, then you go to, as you can see, that the project is already made. So you just need to click here and So the board is the ESP32, and the name of the template is gas sensor. Okay, so you can write gas sensor, and the connection type, the connection type, okay, that's the name, the board, and the connection type is Wi-Fi. Okay, so great. I think it's okay. Now we need to go to data streams. Click on data streams. You click on smoke. That's my my virtual pin data stream. Okay, I name it guys, and that's my pin, the virtual pin. Data type is integer, and the max is this number, min 0. Okay guys, so I think it's okay. Everything is great here. Okay, save, and you can also create a new data stream. Now you go to dashboard. Okay, that's the widget gauge, I think, gauge. Okay, we need to configure it. Okay, that's the widget gauge. So you click on settings. Okay, we configure, we name it guys sensor, guys, and yeah, that's the virtual pin attached to the widget. Okay, so we save it. So we save the changes. Okay, with the max value and the min value. Okay, I think everything is great here. So we click on save. So that's our widget. Now we go to automations. I think automation, no. We go to metadata. So now we go to event notifications. So event, the name of my event is guys detected, and the type of the event is warning. Okay, so description optional, guys detected. Okay guys, every 1 minute, I think, every one message will trigger the event. Okay, and the event will be sent to user only once per minute. That means I'm going to receive the notifications on my email. Okay guys, we save the modifications made, save and apply. Then we go to devices. Okay, you can create a new device, but we already have one here, the gas sensor. Okay, that's the dashboard. Timeline. Okay, we do nothing here. So the timeline gives us the information about the board. So when the gas was detected, the time. So we can also see when the microcontroller was online. Okay, the hour at the time. Okay, now we go to device info, and you need to cap these informations and put here. You cap that and you paste on the Arduino ID. Okay, so that's the board, ESP32. Okay, these are the informations okay, of the device. Metadata, actions log. Okay, I think everything is great. Now we go to the Arduino ID. That's our code. To use Blynk on Arduino ID, you need to install the Blynk library, as I did. Okay, Blynk library. We are using the liquid crystal I2C library, so you also need to install this one. Okay, so that's the Blynk authentication in this line. Okay, those are the columns and the rows, okay, of the LCD display. So 16 columns and 2 rows. Okay, here we are creating an object called LCD. Okay, and with inside of that object the address of the LCD I2 squared display its columns and rows. Okay, moving on, you need to provide, guys, the your SSID. That means the name of your Wi-Fi, okay, and the password of it. Okay, so the password of your Wi-Fi, your network. So Blynk timer. Okay, that's the smoke sensor. Okay, which is attached to GPIO 34. Okay, moving on, the threshold, the data. So we need this variable here. Okay, we are inside of the send sensor function. So the Blynk visual write function has 2 parameters. Okay, the Blynk visual write function it's inside of the send sensor function. Okay, so the data variable is putting the data, okay, into the virtual pin V0 variable. Okay, so the virtual pin V0 is receiving the data, so that's inside of the data variable coming from the sensor or coming from the analog read function. Okay, so okay, moving on, here that's the main part of our code, the if statement. So the if statement is saying if the quantity of gas receiving by the sensor is greater than 300, then we trigger the event, okay, the notifications, and after that, okay, in the same time we print out the message, guys, detected on the LCD I2 squared C at the position 00. Okay, else if the above statement, okay, if the condition inside of the if statement is false, then I need to print out, I need to set the cursor on the LCD display at this position, and I need to clear all the informations on the LCD display. After that, I print out no danger on the LCD I2 squared C display. Okay, moving on, we need to initiate the LCD display, okay, the object, and we need to turn on the backlight of the LCD I2 squared C. Okay guys, so moving on, so that's the okay, to establish the communication between our board and the Blynk IoT cloud, you need to provide, okay, to this function Blynk begin, the authentication code, the name of your Wi-Fi, and the password of your Wi-Fi. So the smoke is an input, okay, so that's the interval. So inside of void loop, okay, with the we are doing analog readings, so the digital, we are saving the digital number coming from the analog read function, okay, through the sensor. We are saving the readings, okay, the data onto, okay, I think onto, okay, I don't know, into or onto the data variable, okay, and then the variable, the data variable is going to save, okay, the data on into the virtual pin. Okay, the position of the cursor on the LCD. So here we are printing out the data, okay, the digital number coming from the sensor. Okay, we need a little bit of the delay. We print out the data on the serial monitor, and don't forget the Blynk run and timer run. So you pick your board, choose the right board and the right port, you then you can upload the sketch. Okay, we wait. So at this stage, don't forget to press the boot button, okay, you press that to avoid error while uploading. So press the boot button continually when you see the signal. Okay guys, now you need to download the Blynk app, okay, to set up your project on the on your mobile phone. Okay, if you open it, you're gonna see automatically your project, okay. That's my project, gas sensor. Now we need to set up, okay. Click on plus, you search for Gauge widget. Gauge, what is Gauge? Okay, we scroll down, and we pick the Gauge. Okay, now you can resize it. Okay, you can make it bigger. Okay, then you click on it. You choose your virtual pin. Okay, you can even pick a color for the widget. Okay, you can give a name to it. Okay, gas sensor, gas sensor, or gas quantity. Okay, gas quantity. Okay, it's okay. So okay, I think it's okay. You can give a color. Okay, yellow. Yeah, so we go. I think everything is fine. Okay, so we go back. Okay, we go back. Okay, so that's our project is set up. It's good. Okay, testing time. Remember, to set up this project, we used the ESP32 board. Okay, if you don't know how to set up ESP32 board with Arduino ID, I invite you to check out the playlist okay, on this board. So we use the ESP32 board, and we also use the Blynk IoT app for free. Okay, uh, and the sensor. Okay, one of the main components. Okay, is the sensor MEQ uh, 135. Okay, and to display the values. Okay, the value coming from the sensor. Okay, we use the LCD I2 squared C. Okay, protocol. Okay, so we use the protocol I2C. Okay, so I invite you. Okay, I invite you to try this um, project, and share your results in the comments. Okay, so Thank you so much, and monitor the quality of the air in your house. Thank you.